So we're picking up partway through this flight. The order is going to be Roger Wildman, Brookins, and myself. Now in the background, I'm trying to get Frank's big job, but it's not going to work out the way I want. I'm too far away and I don't want to miss the flight. Basically because I'm using the other people's flight to memorize the pattern. And I flew my classic flight. It was out of sequence. I had to take an attempt. Frank couldn't get his engine started the first time. I couldn't get my engine started. I should have warmed up the engine in the pits. I didn't bother doing that. Not smart. Dumb is as dumb does. Now Frank enters his outside loops from that side. Okay, part of that, most of that was Frank McMillan's. We didn't get the whole flight, of course. Round two. Okay, so as this played out, John is flying now, and then I'm up, and then Dale, and that'll be the end of old time stunt. And then we have to go back to classic and wait for our turn in the order. Alright, this is Dale Berry's flight. I got mine done. We'll get the end of Dale's OTS flight, and we're going to head down to Classic. We got a couple other little things we got to take care of. Get food for everybody, and the judges are going to take a half-hour break. Now, it's pretty obvious that we can't get everybody's flight on 2 circles at the same time. I missed some of Frank McMillan's second flight, which I wanted to get. Since we're having this big Texas, New Jersey barbecue shootout or whatever we're having. But anyway, all in good friendship, all for fun. Kent, you got that tape? I'll take that. That'll be one more I'm going to come back as soon as he's done flying, right at the end of his flight. Dale's one of the people that always do well in the event, take it serious, practice, whatever, enjoy it. Enjoy it, I guess, is a big part of it. And of course, we all wish his son Derek just the best of luck over at the World Championships next week, as we do for all the people on the American team. All right, and it's time for the lunch break. Don't go away, classic moment coming. Oh no. Oh no.
Better be quick.
You old guys can't get up.
I freeze in this position.
Watch your lines, kid.
That's okay, we don't care about these people.
Kid.
Fantastic. Boy, is that ever cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Now you're not gonna fly this down here. You're gonna go up on a concrete, right? That's the original Jim Vornholt Carousel.
That's the original.
The real deal.
50 years ago.
Wow. See, his body's a thinner. He's got all the optional stuff on there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Somebody you got their lines there. I don't know who.
61. Yeah. We were talking about the air run in 61.
That is priceless. Priceless.
Now we're gonna, after everybody's done flying, we're gonna go over there to the pavement, and I gotta run this engine first because I haven't ran it yet.
Oh yeah, bench run a couple times.
We'll run it through.
Absolutely. Don't fly it if I'm not there. I gotta see this. Man.
Well, you saw this one fly, right?
Found out today there was 2 more people that's had it that I didn't know about. Roger Wildman said he had it for a while, I guess, and Scott Condon had it.
No
So
kidding.
it's made the round, yeah.
Look how thin the booms are, John.
Yeah.
And the push rod's inside.
Yep.
And only one flap in the middle. That's pretty cool stuff.
It used to be right here. There's more of a bubble.
Yeah, we used to have blisters.
But
to
it's-
cover
yeah.
the
Like
rod.
a shell from a peanut or something going
yeah,
over
but
there.
it's just kind of
And we put a dummy on the other side.
filled in over the years.
Because
Because,
here.
yeah.
Wow, is that ever cool?
They didn't need any tip weight.
Yeah, I'll be gone. But that was one of the vogue things when I was a real kid, and you'd have these twin boom things. Oh man, I said, I can never build that. Ah, forget about it. And then his Spitfire, when I got the magazine with the Spitfire, I said, who's he kidding? Nobody can build this plane. This is impossible. Oh yeah. Boy, what memories. Wow.
If we get this thing up, I'm not going to get too crazy with it. I'm just going to see how it does and everything, but I'm not, I don't want to,
Well,
I'm not going
if there's anything left after I fly it.
Yeah. I hear you're building a museum.
Yep, we're breaking ground now.
Yeah?
And everything you get donated, I want their names on it. So somebody comes in, they'll recognize who donated,
It'd be interesting to write the history of this plane up too. Now,
right.
this has a long, if you could find out who beside Jack owned it and...
Well, Bill Davis, I sold it to Bill Davis.
Okay.
In 61.
You know John Davis probably.
Yeah,
You know,
I've been at John's house. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was...
He's got Silhavi's Nobler and some of the sharks and everything over
He
there.
had his own museum.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, his father was Bill, and Bill he must have had 30 airplanes or better. And I sold this to him in 61.
Okay.
And Bill kept it for years, and Bill passed away, and then John took them. And then I guess when John passed away, I guess Roger Wildman got it, and then Scott Condon got it, and then David Gatewood got it, and then it came from Mrs. Gatewood. She, when David passed away,
Right.
she was selling out some of his stuff, and Jack Sheeks went over to see what she had for sale, and this airplane was sitting there, and
He recognized it.
yeah. And,
Hey, don't sell that. Get that out of the
so
dumpster.
she gave it to him. She just said, "Well, just take it and give it back to us." He said, "Well, I'll give that back to Jim." And so she said, "Well, just take it and give it back to him then." So,
Wow, that is cool. That is cool.
Of course, you refinished it, right?
oh gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, did I?
you ought to see the before pictures.
A labor of love.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Yeah,
It was pretty bad shape to start with, and then I had it sitting in the garage for about 3 years, and a ladder fell over on top of it and took out the outside wing.
Oh,
And,
man.
That's when you even finished it, isn't it?
and it's been
What did you end up covering it with, Jim?
this silk span. Just regular silk span.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how to do anything else. That's all I know. So, that's
Very nice.
and I actually had a cockpit detail in here, but I screwed up the canopy. So I thought,
So
well,
he took the cheap windy way out.
so I took the cheap way out. But there is actually some stuff in there if you can get in and see it.
Wow.
just put a little hole in there so you can
Put a mirror in
Take the
there.
paint off and we can see inside.
See where the pilot sits, yeah.
A radio control friend of mine will make a mistake on his airplane. He said, well, that's where a racing stripe goes.
Well, I did that on the Lark. Yeah, so I got one of his old Larks, and I bought it off of Scott Condon. It was actually belonged to his dad, and I bought it off of Scott, and it had been banged in upside down, so I just repainted it, and I sanded through the. He must have used a real lightweight silk span on it, because every time I start sanding, I start going through it. So I got it all finished up, and I was sanding the last coat and went through it in 2 different places. So I got a little red star, stuck them on there. So that looks really good right there.
Where it should be.
Yeah, that's right.
See, now you'll have a good excuse to come to Brodex every year to see if we put fingerprints on it.
I had plans to be there this year, only I had my house up for sale for quite some time, and they just finally, when everything went through, they wanted to close on June the 18th.
Oh,
Last time I saw
you got to
him.
tell them, no way.
Yeah.
You're on the west side?
Yeah, I moved down to the west side. Yeah.
Whereabouts? On the
Off of Raceway Road.
Off which road?
Raceway,
Oh, sure.
out west.
Out towards Bridgeport.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, we were staying.
We'll make sure you get a video of Brodex, and you'll want to come. Believe me, you'll want to.
Oh, yeah,
You gotta go.
I had
Man, you're the man when Bob Palmer was there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they're
man.
excited. When George come
George.
up. Yeah, everybody's so excited to
That's-
see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started a Thunderbird. I bought one of your kits, a Thunderbird kit, the one with the upright engine, the old version.
Yeah.
And didn't get it finished. But that was the plan, was to take that Thunderbird out to your contest.
Well, you know what
maybe
it's
next
like?
year.
You turn into his driveway, and it's 1945. And there's Stearman's flying overhead.
Yeah, I know. It's really something.
And you think, oh God, is this going to end? Oh no, this is temporary.
Full-size pilot, John?
No. I
You
took,
are though, aren't you?
Yeah,
Wendy?
yeah.
Yeah, I took lessons. I
Yeah.
just didn't like it.
Didn't like it, huh?
Yeah, I got about 8 or 10 hours in, and that's,
Yeah.
that's it. And back in '57, it was like $15 an hour. It was a lot of money then. You know. What I
It's a lot of money now.
You know, I like almost throw it up and I said, I don't want to do this. But I love it.
You
I
know-
love it.
Maybe you made the right decision.
My first flight, I was really disappointed too. It was so damn noisy and everything. You know, I had ideas of like a gull floating through the
In a
air.
glider,
And
yeah.
it was like being inside of a damn drone. You know?
Yeah. And my air coupe, I had a 47 air coupe that I restored.
That's what made me think you were a pilot, because you took somebody with a tour of New York in your air coupe, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
We went.
I saw a beautiful shot of you.
I got pictures, no video. I got pictures of me.
Yeah.
What we did, we bought one from the Air Force that was run out. That needed, they need the annual. The annual was $2,000, and they sold us the whole plane for $2,500. The whole plane. So we put a brand new engine, and one of the 5, we had 5 partners. One of them was an A&E. He put the nose strut in while we had it apart, and I sanded, refinished this thing. It looked like a stunt ship.
No kid.
Like an Air Force paint job with the stars, with the rudder, red, white, and blue stripes. 2833 Hotel.
Did you put the ailerons in it?
No,
Or
no,
rudder?
no. And I never flew it with the windows up. Man, as soon as you get to altitude, get those windows down. Put your arm out the window. Oh man, there's no, or else why not? Well, you may as well have a Cessna then.
Beautiful shot of him flying out with a friend over New York City.
Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of still pictures.
Great.
I used to take people for rides on Friday night. The Goodyear blimp was in the Hudson. Louis Walgas, you know who Louis Walgas is?
Yeah.
I took him up for the ride of his life, and I know where you, at the time there's no terrorism, I know where you can go, and you come around the corner and there's the Goodyear blimp. Hovering by the Statue of Liberty, and all of a sudden they turn the lights on, they're like, Wendy! He really enjoyed it.
Scared
though.
him?
Bob Hunt, I took Bob Hunt maybe 15 times.
Oh yeah.
Andover Airport, where there's a lake at each end, and scared the hell out of him a little bit. We had a lot of fun. His friend Dean Pappas, who else did I take? God almighty. And at the time, I was loving it. I worked at night. I got up at 7 in the morning, and I had no family obligations. I was a
So
bachelor.
you were flying with the original controls.
Yes,
huh?
yes.
The rudder coordinated with the aileron.
Yeah, couldn't stall it. Impossible to stall. Come in crosswind 13 feet high on one wing, just touch down like nothing's happened. Plane
I
lands
only heard
itself.
one. I don't know if it's true or not, but one guy claimed that he got killed in one of those things, and it said that the way he did it, somehow he got the nose up and it came down on the elevator, and it snapped the elevator off coming down. I don't know if that's true or not, or even possible.
You couldn't stall it. It's a stall-free wing.
I know.
It just-
Yeah.
There's no flaps. The ailerons are interconnected 7 to 1. So by the time one wing stalls, the other one's already got lift. You can't spin it. It's a no spin. And a tri-gear,
Yeah.
with 3 shopping cart wheels facing backwards. You can't, you come in sideways. You actually could crab it in. As soon as the wheels touch,
Oh, gee.
I mean, I'm not a good pilot, but this plane, you could scare yourself with it.
My wife's first airplane ride was in their coupe.
Oh, what I love that.
First one in West
If
Virginia.
Karen liked it, I would be so excited. But I took her glider riding. She says, not for me. Like what you said, the smell or something. Didn't agree with her. I said, well, and I don't like boats anymore because I can't swim, so I'm back to modeling. I'm stuck for life. I'm in prison.
By the way, last week I took myself a Real B-17. We went for a ride.
He's right down the road, 6 miles down the road. Yeah.
You're
yeah.
B-17?
There's one in Muncie Airport right now. Aluminum overcast is over there.
Oh, yeah, CAA's.
Saw the guns went up in the nose. Oh, it was something.
Collins Foundation used to bring their
I fly every
B-24
day
down
with
to
the guy
Florida
who
for his
has
annual every
35
winter.
missions in one of these.
And I'd go over
As a pilot
and work on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I was 80 in the
Finished his
service.
tour, ready to go.
And he'd let me torque the screws
Yeah,
and hold the ailerons over while he set
went
the
over
Yeah,
to check
yeah, yeah.
Europe
set the control
with
link.
the weather and then reported back. So
Oh, my.
yeah,
That's something.
he's 80. No, he's 84 years old now. Fly with him twice a week. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Charlie's article that he did back in '60. That was just the cover page, not the whole article. But that's what the ladder did to the wing.
Oh,
That was a recently though, wasn't it?
want to save money on tip weight? Just drop a ladder on a puppy.
Yeah, it was last summer. Sometime last summer, it fell on it. Yeah, and that was stripping it down and trying to. I cut into the bell crank there to make sure it was good and solid, and so it wasn't going to pull out on me. But
Well, you'll pull test it before you fly it.
Yeah.
Common sense would do
No,
it.
you go fly it though. You're gonna go pull test.
and,
I'd be super careful. Listen,
You know, JC.
you could build another one, I mean, but it ain't going to be this one.
yeah, and that was after it was replanked,
They would destroy the bell crank.
and that was putting the
I had
nose on it there.
reservations about what happens. when
Okay.
it
I was putting the nose on it. I tried to level it out the best I could, and then.
bell crank went all the way
This
to
was
the
this was in the primer. I was going to see the original airplane was black, as you can see in there.
Yeah.
Original airplane was black, and I wanted to do it in black, but it looked like it was going to be kind of rough. So
Black shows every little
yeah,
fingerprint and
yeah,
everything.
and my
on it.
wife says, "Well, if I was you, I wouldn't paint that black." so I said,
White.
Well, I guess yeah. So I yeah. So I
White-
think I'll go
white
back to
saves
white,
you.
Yeah. So.
Picture of it down here, the one I built. Liberator by Larry Robertson.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I might not have seen this one.
Page on page 72.
Okay, flip it. Let's see.
Okay.
Obviously, you've saved a copy of the magazine.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I did because there's been tons
Yeah.
of people that
Oh, yeah.
didn't see it because it was done in '07. This is December 07.
I remember seeing this in the magazine and
Did you
thinking
remember?
it was a nostalgia. I never read it because I thought it was it was well, you got Lou McFarland, obviously.
Oh yeah, well, that was the only picture I could find. Well, they see flying models had this original slide. In the
Oh,
file.
okay, right.
And the picture I got from Wynn on that, it wasn't clear enough for them. So
That's very similar, yeah.
yeah,
Fuse is a little
I tried to
different.
do it as close as he did it. Except I added red. He didn't put red on his.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like red on there too. So did the cockpit.
See, now that's one thing neat. If Brodak doesn't have any twin boom kits, or RSM, any of these guys,
yeah,
that you
they
could.
don't.
No, I don't. If they do, I've never seen them.
Yeah, there it is.
And I'm not going to sit and cut parts out for a year. Just, if I want to do a nostalgia plane, I want it quick and dirty.
You know, that's a huge wing.
How big
It's got
is
a
that wing?
12-inch root cord to
Woo!
the flap line. That is big.
Woo! That's bigger than a
And
PM.
Bob flew
PM's only
that
11.
with a Fox 35.
Oh, it must be a thin airfoil, though. Let me see how thin the airfoil is.
Well, no,
Oh, not
it's
really.
a standard airfoil.
Oh, it's like a nobler wing.
That was in Columbus, and we couldn't fly at the regular site. We had to look for a place to fly the plane to get the pictures.
Oh,
And we ended up behind a Sears service center.
oh my God.
That's where we had a
There's a
parking lot.
history to everything.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I can't wait till
What you
Brodak
go-
gets his museum up and running. You got my bird on?
He's building it.
Oh man, now look at this. Now I'm good to go. Look at this. Ben gives me this, what should we call this, Ben?
Put that on my-
Oh, I put it on. I don't know.
You think that's going to make me win tomorrow? Somebody will be impressed? If they like birds.
Man, some people.
Are you
like
impressed?
birds. I don't know what you're talking.
You don't care about me at all? I get run over by a bus, you'd say, what happened to the bus?
Stop.
How dare you tear up that bus?
Yeah, a perfectly good bus bumper. What a nice kid. What's his name again?
These guys
Benjamin.
in the
Okay.
movies on TV, they
Wait till I
run
judge
that
him at some
motherfucker
future
like
meet.
they end up-
Ben, you're okay. I don't care what the mom and dad say about you.
Sometimes they get.
Even if you throw Cheerios at Wendy during breakfast. Is this? You know these autographs cost money. It ain't free, you know. You got a special autograph, Wendy autograph fan club pen? That's the best. That looks better than my cardinal. Who made this plane, boy?
I don't know.
He got three plaques on that airplane.
That probably was best in show for the
Yep,
class.
it
It
was.
was?
Best breakout kid too.
Wow. I gotta start charging him for the videos.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So where do you want me to sign this? Where are we signing this? Somewhere where the fuel won't wipe it off? On the bottom. You're so ashamed of me. You make me sign the bottom?
Like in this general.
Okay, what do you want me to make it say?
It doesn't matter.
To Mike. Now you're inheriting pull more out so there's no wrinkles. You'll put the wrinkle right over your name or something.
Is that long enough?
Yeah. And just trim it off with a you got an X-Acto blade?
Probably.
Okay. Okay, man, you're the man to go.
Should I use like a credit card to put it down, or?
No, your bare hands. Credit card. Wait, don't get the grass by my name. This is famous. Someday you'll auction this plane on eBay. It'll be worth $5 less than if I didn't sign it. There you go. Someday you'll be signing planes for nice young kids. Then just cut off the extra tape. There you go. Perfect.
I will when I get a
How
chance.
cool is that? Yeah, that's cool. How's your sister doing, okay?
She's doing
She's still
okay.
misbehaving?
Yeah.
That's good. Then you know she's a good kid. Okay, this is Scott Condon, second official. Flying in Aries. you all the videos when this is over. Okay, next up is Don flying the gobble schwans. And then it's John Paris and then Wendy. Now, unfortunately, we lost the battery. This is Alan Brickhouse's second official. We lost the battery, I think from sitting out in the sun here on the tripod. And I don't know how much of the flights we had, but they were. I was after John Paris. John was after the Gobble Schwants. I don't know how much of that we got. We'll see what we got when we edit this down. But boy, has it gotten hot. In the last half an hour, it is brutal. Brutally. And I'm not sure how many flights are left, but we obviously have to stay to the end. And the women who have kept score all day, God bless them, they have toughed it out. I'm exhausted from 4 flights. Frank McMillan kicked my can in old-time stunt. He was the overall winner. So I gotta buy him dinner. It's gonna cost me. My big mouth's gonna cost me. But well-deserved win with the big job. Another Nats big job victory. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, I think, to go in Classic. Boy, what a day this turned out to be. It started out looking like we had rain. We had rain for a little while. And it's just as nice as it gets here in Muncie. And meeting Charles Mackey today, absolutely thrilling. I really had a great time. The story of Jim Vornholt being the helicopter pilot in the real adventure of A Perfect Storm. The real helicopter pilot was Jim Vornholt. So we got some cool people here, and it's just fun. Spending this day at Old Time Stunt and Classic has turned out to be better than I thought it would be. I've had more fun today, no matter how the rest of the Nats goes. This has really been a lot of fun. And I'm always amazed how good these old designs fly. That big Eclipse, that flew great. The Gobble Schwants flew great. Allen Brickhouse second classic official. On Tuesday, tomorrow Wednesday, starts the Pampa class stunt. Up on the L pad. Steve Moon with one of the ships that they sell ultra hobby products. And we had some really fun with Steve before this flight. He told me he got a 900 Kawasaki, and we're gonna get some pictures of it up on the Windy videos. Show him some of the stuff we've been doing in the world of motorcycles, but right now, flying an ultra hobby products Gieske Nobler. Something happened there, he got caught in the grass or something, but good save by Steve. Second official, Steve Moon. What did he do, get caught in the grass? What happened to Steve? He got caught in the grass? The wire or something? Oh, I thought it was Steve flying. Sorry, it's Alan.
Same plane, just different guy.
Oh, okay.
Or same, they both have a go.
Similar plane. Okay, the Ultra Hobby product. Shows you what I know. I don't even know. It's getting so hot. Who are you, by the way? Do I know you?
I'm your union rep.
Oh, okay. Time to pay that money.
The one I got with my job.
Oh, gosh. What a nice flying plane.
Yeah, you had it last year, and I think it's fairly new. I think you just got caught up in some grass taking off.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was taking a camera to put it on a tripod, but I heard it.
Well, it didn't really nose over. It just kind of
just did some grass mowing.
Yeah, I got the exact same score twice around the window. I did.
Well, when you're good, you're good. When you're bad, you're bad. And when you're consistent, you're consistent.
So how's that even out?
I don't know. If you win the lottery every time you play, I guess it's a good thing.
Well,
or if you lose every time, I guess it's not.
He said, how'd your verticals go? I said, well, they went better. I said, but I missed so many bottoms on the other thing.
You traded it away, yeah. You hit the lottery, but then you went gambling with Windy.
I think he's got an Aero 36 in there.
Well, Gieske Nobler is a pretty good flying plane. I mean, let's be honest about it. Even with a Fox 35, it flies good. So anything that's an upgrade to a Fox can only make it better.
I was over at the hobby shop looking at the same paint. That ruby red pearl. How nice a color is that? Laid out. Have you seen it?
It's how you apply it. You ask Bob Brookins about it. Buying the paint is the easy part. Whether you're going to put it over pearl, white, silver, gold. You're going to spray high pressure, low pressure. You're going to spray with a big gun, little gun. You can change that paint to be anything you want it to be. Two different people could split a quart of paint and there'll be two different colors. You put it over white, I put it over black. Two different colors. Silver and gold. Sometimes you can mask up a plane, silver and gold, and then just paint a candy apple red. And it looks like you did it, everything in two different colors. Brookins has a picture of his truck with the flames on it. Where is Brookins? Ask him to show you those pictures. It's pretty cool. I mean, if anybody knows paint here, he's the man.
I just wasn't sure how dark a color it was once it was out of the box.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's hard to tell. The way you have to do is you make yourself up a little test, spray a little stripe of silver, white, black, gold. And then when you want to test the color, you just go right through the spectrum and then you see where you like it the best. And it'll be, it's how when I painted motorcycles, custom paint, that's how, and I'd show it to the customer and say, which color do you like? Same color, you know, sometimes you can charge them for new paint, just the underlay.
I forget who it was. It's been probably last year. Wrote a deal in Stunt News about using the House of Colors.
Yeah.
For the bag stuff. It's cheaper deal.
House of Colors sells pigment. They expensive.
Yeah.
Kent has the color chart here. In fact, ask Kent to look at the color chart. The color chart's $140. Just to give you an idea how much money. Get your wallet ready to be massaged when you start going House of Color.
I went and looked at some, and a little bitty can was 30 or 40 bucks.
Oh yeah. It doesn't go that far either.
And they pulled that book out and said, well, if it's over this base, this
yeah, it's over the base, sure.
And I was wondering, I kind of had a thought go through my head that.
So the guy who I thought was Steve Moon has turned out to be Alan Goff. Is that possible? Sure it is. Shows you what I know. I'll tell you, you'd be out in the heat. 7 hours in this heat, 4 official flights, and 1 attempt. Oh my God, forget it. I think we're dehydrating. I thought that was you flying that plane, Steve. Oh, we're so disappointed. We thought it was going to be the B-17. The B-17 is 9 miles up the road. We thought we were going to get a flyover. It's just another corporate plane. Okay, tell me, the guy coming in now with the maroon Tahoe?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Okay.
The special delivery of Doug's plane.
Now you guys live how many miles away?
It's only 930.
930, piece of cake. I would have driven it for you. And you, of course, didn't meet him halfway. Look where they met him, in a parking lot.
No, that's yeah. Well, we met him halfway between here and the
parking lot. You must have a good father.
Yeah, he loves to drive. He was a trucker for 40 years.
Oh, no wonder, yeah. So for him, it's like you buffing out a spinner or something.
Yeah.
You know? How hot are you women getting? Is it a hot woman day? My God, I'm sweating.
It is. It's awful.
It's awful.
I read everything she wrote. I don't have a man.
Linda, how many more we got? Another hour?
Rita likes.
I'm cooking out here.
6 more.
Oh, my God.
Now they're dead. I'm writing songs like Steve all the time. Now do you want that? Her name is.
Thank you. They're $1 a piece, but you can have that one for free.
Dale always calls.
Is he on the cover or what?
No, he's not on the cover, but he's inside.
Where? Let's see your
Dale was
picture.
always called Texas Dale. Keep going, you'll find yourself.
Okay.
It's in control line aerobatics.
Yeah, I was helping yesterday. Oh, there we are.
Oh, you really are a handsome dude. Wow. I had no idea.
I have my official cap on, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got one of them, too. We don't know official what, though.
Yeah.
So are you the long-distance daddy? This is a better story than winning the Nats. Nobody brings me stuff. Look at this.
That's what I kept counting on. Because we're getting up at 6 a.m. to be here at 7. So if you leave tomorrow morning,
About 7.
you can get pretty much all the way there or darn close.
Okay.
You should spend the night.
Yeah, I probably should.
Get showered up.
That
You know,
just means
hang
you
out.
better win.
You better flip and win.
Oh, yeah, you come home with a 7th place.
We're putting pressure on you, buddy.
That's very cool. So this is the model that came all the way up from Texas.
Yeah, this is it.
Boy, if anything lets go on this plane, you are in deep doo-doo.
Oh, I know.
Boy, if the bell crank, I'd be hoping for pull tests or something.
Boy, Dad, you did beyond the Call of Duty. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I sure
But what
did.
they would do to get you up here, right? Asking us, so how many speeding tickets are y'all willing to pay?
So where'd you get this bike?
I didn't get any,
I got it
thankfully.
in Ohio, Michigan,
But
to
you
West
bought
Coast.
Yeah.
So you're good to go. You gonna fly tonight?
A lot of construction.
Just gotta put the motor in. You
Put the motor in.
done.
I flew
Okay.
2 weeks ago.
That's what Steve said that y'all ran into.
And what's just like the other plane better, or?
Yeah, the other plane seems more consistent. So
yeah, we left.
This one doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look all beat up and.
the nose of this one's not about to fly off either.
That's a real good thing to have happen. If that happens twice in one nets, boy, you'd be the hero of that crowd. You'd be the hero.
So how's the museum? Anything new up there? Pretty cool. Anything new?
Did you look at the carrier exhibit, how they've got the carrier set up?
Yeah, that's cool.
That was cool. That's
Enjoy
completely
the air
different.
conditioning? All right. Enjoy the air conditioning.
Did you see there's just as you walk in, there's one plane up at the top with all the planes that are there. It's a very...
You go the Oklahoma way across Missouri, is Cole Mill.
What we're going to do.
And then if you go down to Louisville, across Kentucky and over, that Kentucky drive's really nice, but it has a lot of miles. It's more miles.
We looked it up, added up everything from here down to Nashville. Over to Memphis and down. It's a straight shot.
You know, it'd be a great idea to bring 2 planes to the next Nats.
That's no kidding.
You know, when I crashed in Novanta, the first thing I thought of, this is the first year I didn't bring 2 planes. What a genius.
Really?
Yeah, first time I ever didn't bring 2 planes.
That's right, you crashed that, knocked the wing out or something like that?
No, I hit the stop sign. Yeah, I hit the stop sign.
Well, you know, Dale, I begged him and begged him, no. Well, at the end, he said, all right, so please, I'll put it in there. After what happened to Doug yesterday, he said, I'm really happy Linda.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But Doug said something told him that could happen. So now he's all right.
Yeah, the outboard wing told him.
Baby has come home now.
Easy Noblers all the way, buddy.
Way to fly, Steve.
That felt good.
That was a birthday present from your son, see? Toolbox and birthday.
All right, Doug, now it's your turn.
You got an extra copy of that.
I did my part.
You have one.
I did my part. Yeah, he did his part.
Yeah, you got a big picture of you.
That's the dad.
He did. Oh. Well, it's just over time, though. You know, I thought that was good. That's a good fly. Motor trucks, you saw shots go through motor trucks, and then below it is a tank.
Steve, did you win? Steve!
It'll help make a strong box.
Man's so happy he's deaf.
It shows when the wing folds, the fuselage actually folded.
Right at the end of the day, a big cloud forms right over the circle. You feel the raindrops?
No, there's no raindrops.
That's them tabulating.
It's on that side?
Then maybe it's only raining on my side of the tent.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing out here.
I'm serious. There's been like 3 or 4 drops over here on this side.
Because Wendy's sitting on that
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm a rain magnet. As if this day wasn't cool enough. There's the B-17.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
It's just funny, today I'm wearing my B-17 shirt too, the one I got from Billy Sargent.
You got 2 more. They're coming in at one time.
We'll do that.
It's not going in. I don't found it's locked the lobby.
Thank you.
Very much.
Being there so long. Thank you very much, Steve.
I will definitely, I hope to have you go see that airplane next year. I'm coming.
Where's the other Jack?
Your last flight was great, man.
You missed the square eight.
Yeah, well, you know
missed
what?
the square.
The rest of it is pretty darn good, because I did see the square eight, but it wasn't as bad as mine, so don't worry about it.
We don't have the scores.
I'll take that. I'll wager on that.
I know one thing. I know mile-an-hour wind, our whole tent got leveled, and
those great fingers hanging down. That tells me.
oh yeah, that's raining right over there. There's rain right there, but the wind's going this way.
I got something close, but not the same. I got 453.
He said he enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah. He'll do it all his life.
He fibs a lot.
Somebody else was flying. Oh no, that was Don.
Oh.
Don has a Gobblesons. Yeah.
And what's this?
This one's a Carousel.
Oh,
Okay.
looks similar.
Yeah.
Same exact weight as a Carousel from the third.
You still got your scale out here?
He wants to weigh it.
I want to weigh it. See just about how many thousands.
Oh, I'll bet
lines
it's a feather.
I gotta get those cables out.
You only got a 575. It ain't gonna pull too hard. It's gonna prove gravity is Newton was right.
Do it this way.
Okay.
Upside down.
Yeah, upside down.
Slide that over.
They're always a little lighter upside down.
Generally are.
All right. Tilt.
That can't be right.
You know you're in trouble when.
Everybody starts laughing when you put your plane on the scale.
Huh?
How much is it?
87.
No, it can't be right.
No.
It can't be right.
Lift it up again, let him zero it again.
Yeah.
It's not a bit over 85.
Oh, you had the multiplier of 2 on. That's
Oh, well, good. That's good. Then.
We
I'm glad we're not dealing drugs. We'd be losing money here.
Yeah, really.
Look at what's coming.
Oh, well, that's
As we do this, we're getting a flyover. Look at this.
57?
67.
67? Woo!
Yeah.
Good thing it's got a 90.
Yeah. It's in there.
Fox.
Oh, wow.
Let's see what the B-17 weighs on your scale.
Wave at him. Everybody wave.
Hey! Give him the finger.
That's the official launching signal.
Yeah, that's 60 miles an hour.
Coming back around. No, I hate to say it.
I want to see him. Yeah, I want to see him put it down right here in the grass.
Yeah.
Just like back in the old days.
If he does, it'll be permanent. Right here, bring it in there this way.
God, you can smell the smoke. Well, unfortunately, I think they are going to fly it, but we can't stay because Karen has health issues that demand she get out of the sun right now. She's been out in the sun cooking for 7 hours and she needs to get in some air conditioning, so. And we'll see, maybe they'll wait till tomorrow. First day of competition, Wednesday morning. Looks like it's going to be nice. We just got to get the early morning dew off the car and get down to the field. First day of Pampa competition. Oh, looks like the dew is just burning right off here by the time they start. We're a little bit early down here this morning. The dew will be burned off and be another, hopefully another nice day like it was yesterday. It was just perfect. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have her number. Flag's not even moving yet. Well, that's typical early in the morning. Now, I've heard, but of course we don't know for sure, that they're going to fly all the advanced first, so we'll have about a 3-hour, based on that I'm in the middle of the pack and expert, so I've got some time to shoot some video before. Look at that fog, Karen. In farm country, baby. It's beautiful, flat Indiana. Okay, we have the whole round of advance to go. Probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then I'm 7th in expert, so it's going to be 3 hours. So, and right now it is about as nice as it ever gets in Muncie, Indiana. It is just heavenly. I'll walk around and check out some of the advanced people.
Careful, break your camera.
Yeah. Huh? You flew already? I'll get you second flight. I could send him home with a blank tape, he wouldn't know. Just say it doesn't play in England. Seven? That's my number today too. It's good luck.
Yeah, I got 7577.
Did you guys get to fly the carousel last night? Did it fly fine?
Tail heavy. It weighs 67 ounces. And with a Fox 35, it's maybe a little underpowered, but it's extremely heavy.
Yeah.
And out of balance.
Okay, so put it in the museum before something happens.
Yeah. Jim had a hard time keeping it from.
Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't get it, but yes, unfortunately we missed the air of the flight of the carousel, but hopefully that'll be in a museum at Brodax for all to enjoy in the future. A classic piece of stunt.
That's what made her do it. Because of this guy, that's what they've done with it. Cut the wheel pants.
They don't look bad, no wheel pants at all. You gonna dominate the class today, or what are you gonna do? Whatever. We got the same plane with the same engine.
Pero lo que hay está para acá. Every day in the backyard.
I'll have a Pepsi. How about a Dr. Pepper?
I think they just realized they were inside the circle. Go.
I think Don's up next here. We want to get Don's flight. Want to preserve this flight for all eternity so that we live immortally on a windy video.
You must love that airplane. You've taken enough shots of it.
If you only knew. I'm glad you don't know. You'd be thinking, what a wimp.
Oh, no kidding.
You had to be me as a kid to look in a magazine and see this thing and say, man, only real men could build those. Oh, big, giant white airplane. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but in 58 when it came out, you weren't a kid. You had to be about 25.
Forget it, 25. I got my license
35?
in 63.
Oh, did you?
Sure.
Driver's license?
Yeah.
You are a young kid, aren't you?
I am. I'm a punk. But I remember it.
So you're born in 42?
45.
40?
Born the day the war ended.
45. I'll be done. I got so many years on you, it's pathetic.
Yeah, but you don't have high mileage. You grew up in a nice neighborhood with good parents. I had to keep ducking baseball bats and bullwhips and stuff. Ducking the police at every turn.
I had a father that would build us a box to put on top of the car to go to free flight meets. And he'd take us to meets every Sunday if there was.
There's my boy. Mr. Junar. You gonna burn him up, Scott? You got nothing to say for tomorrow at your age. What are you, 35?
44.
Oh my God, you're so old. You should retire.
I've only got about 5 left.
Well, that's a lot for you. What's up, R.O.?
How you doing?
Right into the top.
West of the sun.
No. More?
boom, boom.
Where do you want us, John? John. Where do you want us?
Looks like you're in pretty good position.
Right here?
Yeah. We'll try to stay left of the zone.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. The left or the left?
Thank you.
Preferable spot is in the front. Either of us want to look at the edge.
That air is stone dead with about a half a mile an hour breeze going right into the sun here. Kind of rough conditions. Oh, easy, baby. Okay, next flight up is Joe Gilbert. Joe Gilbert.